it's your girl Mally, and welcome to the holiday edition of Mally Makes It Better. It's holiday time, y'all. And do you hear it? Do you hear the snow falling? Do you hear the Christmas carolers? Do you smell the cookies baking? No? Well, guess what? Neither do I, because this holiday season is definitely not the holiday seasons of the past. It's crazy. But guess what? I am here to make it better. We are gonna have some fun today. We're gonna, you know what? I'm not gonna tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna make it a holiday surprise. So, if you're having a hard time this holiday season, maybe not feeling it, maybe it's not the same. Well, I'm gonna give you a little bit of help. My hair is not gonna help though. It's not trying to cooperate, just like 2020. Get yourself a hot cup of cocoa, maybe some coffee, some wine, whatever you gotta do. And I'm here. We're gonna make it better for you, all right? Put on your Santa hat and let's go. Cue the Christmas music that doesn't need any royalties. Ready? Let's hit it. This tree is in the entryway of our house. So when you walk in, it really does just give you a lot of love. It makes you feel like you are in a warm, happy, loving, accepting space. And who doesn't love a good rainbow? So I'm gonna teach you how to create these beautiful, fun, super cool puffs. You know, I just call them pom-poms or puffs. Now, these came about actually last year when we were doing our rainbow tree because we had a lot of ornaments, but I wanted something that would add just a little bit more fun, a little bit more of a sort of young and festive and happy feeling. So that's where these puffs came about. The great thing about them, you could do them in any color. I'd love to see this in black and white. How chic is that? I'd love to see it in fun colors that are not even technically for holiday, but you could do them in any size. We actually do big ones on the top, and as you can see, we have big ones here. So you know, again, you can just have fun with it because it really is just how big your imagination wants to go. So let's get started. You're gonna need a couple things. You're going to need a great scissor. Of course, I get these from QVC. You're gonna need a template depending on what size puff or pom-pom you want. And then you're gonna need some of this tulle. Again, you can get it on a roll. You could cut it yourself no matter what. So I'm gonna start with the pink. You are then gonna take your template. I'm gonna start with this one. I had Sophie cut these for me just out of, you know, cardboard. Now, of course, you're gonna do your own ideas. I weirdly know that I like it wrapped around 17 times. I don't know, that's what these are. You wanna make sure this piece is here on the end, and you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Oops. So sometimes that happens. You know what? This is actually a really good example of what to do. It doesn't really matter that that piece ended there because you can just go ahead and just add right on, because sometimes that happens. Sometimes it doesn't come in one piece. So again, starting at the end, that was 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And I'm gonna cut it right there. Very easily and gently ease it off of the template. Now you're gonna hold it just like this, taking your fluoro wire. Again, this couldn't be any easier. Wrap it around and do a twist, kind of like a little bow. Don't want it too tight in the center, okay? You want to make it, you know, tight enough that you have a good center of the bow or center of the puff, but it doesn't have to be super tight. So now this is what you've got. This is what this looks like. And then stick my finger kind of in here, just like so. So I know that I have every loop accounted for. Then take your scissor, go through like that, and then very simply and easily cut it. All right, and then doing the other side. Now, You hold it like this, and now you start just kind of pulling it all around. This is where I usually will bring in Phil or the girls and just say, hey, I need a little fluffing. And look, so fun. Yes, queen. So if you don't know, now you know. We love a good rainbow up in this house. Okay, my love, so as you know, it has been a crazy year, and video conferencing, FaceTime, all of these video things that we're doing, video chats, video meetings, have become super important, especially the holiday season this year. So I'm gonna show you just 2 easy tricks that I want you to do when you're doing your video conferencing or your Zooming so that you can look bright and awake and fresh. Now, we've been doing lots of videos for Mally Makes It Better since we've been home and on quarantine, and a lot of them have done, we've done our eyes, which are absolutely super important, but we have not really done a lot with our lips. I already have a lip liner on. You may or may not want to use a lip liner. It is a very, very easy way to define your lips and make them look fuller, especially if you're someone like me, where my face is crooked, my lips are crooked, they're completely 2 different shapes, up, down, in and out. So this is a great way to really line your lips and create a great look. We are going to take the most gorgeous lip gloss color, this beautiful berry that I did with RuPaul. It's available on QVC.com. And I'm going to show you how you can build a beautiful lip, whether you want it to be sheer and wine, or if you really want to go there and pop it. So what you're going to do is you're going to take that beautiful gloss, there you go, and I like to kind of start in the middle and build out. Oh, already you're going to see that beautiful shine. You don't want to go too far inside. That's how it ends up on your teeth. That looks beautiful, just like that. But if you want to take it to the next level, I'm going to show you 2 other easy ways to do that. Go back in and build that lip. Oh, yes. Take a second layer and create that more opaque look, like so. Yes, here's a little tip. Take that gloss all the way to the edge of that liner, like so. That's really going to really feature the curves of the mouth. Wow. Love that gorgeois. Now, if you really want to add to that and give it a little bit more and give your lip a little even more fullness, go ahead and take this. Oh yes, another gorgeous, this beautiful RuPaul. This is what I like to call your lip popper or your lip lifter. And it's just a really beautiful, soft, shimmery with a little bit of sparkle, but it's not like teeny bopper. It's just really, really, really pretty and fresh. I'm just gonna take it and go right on top. Oh my gosh. What? And put it right in the center on top of that gloss. Now that's next level stuff right there. Yes. The other thing I want you to do when you are doing your Zooms, not only do you want to make that beautiful lip pop, I can't stop looking at it, sorry. You ready? That beautiful, gorgeous concealing. Don't forget, concealing is super important when you're on those video screens. You want to look wide awake and fresh. And by the way, this is by my friend RuPaul as well with Mally Beauty, and it's called No Tea, No Shade Brightening Hydrating Concealer. You want to go underneath the eyes just like so, in between the eyebrows, right down the center of your nose, and a little bit on the chin. Sometimes I like to take a little bit to really want to like pop that lip, go around the sides of the mouth. And then just using your fingers, no brushes required unless you want to, go up and down the center of the nose in between the eyebrows like that. And then last but not least, using the warmth of your fingers is what I was trying to say. Oh, yes. Whether you want to add more makeup or not, like I have, or if you just want to have that beautiful, brightened under eye, brightened face, and that beautiful deep lip, you are gonna look bourgeois and fantastic on that holiday Zoom. Very quick, very easy. I love you. I hope this helps. I hope it helps you through your Zooms through maybe the rest of the year or however long we'll be Zooming. We might be Zooming for a minute. I love you. Give it a shot, okay? See you soon. Okay, what does your holiday season look like? Do you have a lot of time? Do you have no time? Remember those days where we could literally just lounge around, spend hours creating beautiful holiday cookies, you know, with the royal icing and piping and I don't know if that's this year. Listen, I love the idea and maybe we will have some time to make some gorgeous cookies from scratch. But guess what? Today, I do not have that time. So I'm gonna show you a really fun and easy way to create Christmas tree cookies that you don't have to bake. So let's get started. All you're gonna need are a few cookies and a bunch of different sizes. So I've got a shortbread cookie here. I've got a sandwich cookie here. See how they have two different sizes. I've got a vanilla wafer, getting smaller in size, a little chocolate chip cookie. So this is gonna be the base, the shape of your Christmas tree cookie. Then you're just gonna need some sparkly green icing in a tube and some of these adorable little pearly, you know, the pearly things. You put them on the cookies, okay? Oh, and last but not least, you need white chocolate chips that are gonna be the top of the Christmas tree. You can start by creating a little circle on the bottom of the sandwich cookie or the second size. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get that all around. I'm gonna go around again, to be honest with you, but this is just gonna kinda just stick it down like so. And you really wanna see the green. Next size up. Go all the way around. So go ahead and take that and put that on like so. Now this is where I'm gonna need a little bit extra of the green. This is where the pearls are gonna sit. So you need that for a little bit of a, sort of a, you know, a little bit of a sticky area. Oh geez, don't tilt it, she ain't dry yet. It's like when you try to not move your eyelashes before your eyelash glue is wet or dry. You know what I'm talking about. Or maybe you don't know what I'm talking about. How many of you out there have worn false eyelashes? I think I was born with false eyelashes. And then next, you're gonna take your last little cookie. Again, go around, give it something to stick to adhere to. Boom, boom. Go ahead and put a little bit more. Try to keep it as straight as possible, but you know what? Whoa, we're getting wild. This holiday season especially is not about perfection. And then you're gonna take your chocolate chip and you're gonna go ahead and put a little bit right in the center here and give it a little. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take some of these little pearls. Of course, I'm a makeup artist, so I like to use a tweezer. Clean it first, of course. And you just take it and you drop them right here on the center of the green and go all the way around. This is a very strange story I'm about to tell you, but you know, if you were here doing this with me, we would be talking and I would be telling you these stories. Years ago, before they had like, you know, like sparkle phones, I wanted my flip phone to be sparkled, and I literally sat there with a bag of crystals and super glue, and I glued crystals all over my flip phone. Oh yes, I did. I was like, if I want to have sparkles on my phone, nobody's gonna do it but me. That was obviously pre-children. Now we're just waiting for somebody to scream out that they need something. Right, Daddy?
Yep.
The great thing about these little cookies is you can do them in any way you want. I'm gonna show you another option that I did. So we've got this one, which is super cute. I don't wanna move her too much. And then over here I have another one where I went a little crazy. How cute is that? You can bake cookies, you cannot bake cookies, but the number one rule is you have to smile, feel good, and remember that you are grateful for so many incredible gifts. Christmas tree cookies. Okay. Ooh, let me do this. Hey, you don't want to make it. So here we are. This is by far my favorite part of Mally Makes It Better. And this is where I go into my emails, my DMs, and I get my messages, my questions from you guys, the people I love the most. Dear Mally, the holidays are here, and while I always get a little sad around this time, normal, I am extra sad because of what's going on. Can you please give me some advice on how I can get through this holiday season? Please help. Love you and thank you for your positivity. Elaine. Oh, Elaine. I think so many of us are absolutely going through the same thing. Here's the thing. Let's break down the holidays really quick. Yes, they are a time technically of happiness, but so many of us have gone through so many things over the years. You know, the holidays just bring up feelings that are not always happy. And then you have the added extra pressure of feeling like you have to be happy because it's the holidays. It's this really crazy, vicious cycle. And while I love it, I definitely feel it too. Memories come back, you miss loved ones, you miss moments that you've had, and while they make you feel good, sometimes they definitely make you sad. Now, let's add the added extra bonus of 2020. The 2020 holiday season is certainly unlike anything that we have ever experienced before. Let's focus on just getting through. That is your job. My daddy always says, you know, take it one day at a time. If that seems too daunting, take it 1 hour at a time. Go through this holiday season one moment at a time. You will get through it. In the meantime, while you're getting through it, can I please ask you, can you focus on gratitude? Focus on something that makes you feel happy. Maybe it's exercising. Maybe it's doing something good for yourself, because guess what? There is a new year coming and it's all gonna be behind us, all this stuff. Maybe that's what you think about, because the only way we're gonna get through this holiday season is one moment at a time and focusing on the gratitude. Number 3, my final thing, let go of that pressure. Listen, I am guilty of this 1,000,000,000%. Look behind me. Do you see one Christmas ornament? Do you even see that it's perfectly neat? No, it's not. I was like, I gotta decorate this room and I gotta make it all Christmassy and holiday for my Mally Makes It Better. It didn't happen. I'm not even wearing a holiday look. But you know what? It's okay. Have some grace for you. It doesn't have to be perfect. So those are a few of my coping mechanisms when it comes to getting through holiday seasons, especially this one that doesn't feel exactly like we want it to. I hope that helps, Elaine. I love all of you, and we're gonna be okay. I promise. So that's it, my loves. I hope that this leaves you feeling a little more festive, maybe, or not, because you don't have to. Listen, holidays give us a lot of pressure. Give yourself some grace. I think that that is going to be our number one message for 2020. Forgive yourself. Give yourself grace. Don't feel the pressure. We're going to get through this. I love you. Can you hear them? They're down there screaming. Listen, it's still the holidays. I can't tell them to be quiet. Thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Mally Makes It Better. I will see you next time. Chair dancing to holiday music. Let's go, let's go. It's Christmas time. This is the part where my kids watch the show and they go, oh no, she's doing it again. They're used to it. I love you guys. Happy holidays. There's the Christmas elf. I feel like we have to have a minute to, give you've been filming these. Why is that face frozen?
Because it was like it was broken, but you were still talking.
Oh, can we get a little shout out to the man who's been filming these videos all year? Let's go. Happy holidays! Merry Christmas! We love you. Happy holidays.